competency-based training. This is an approach that focuses on competency development of the learners sa inyo yun, mga trainees, as a result of the training. Okay? So, bakit nga ba competency-based approach? So, education and training must keep and pace with technology and customer requirement. Sa ating training, we have 10 principles of competency-based. So, first one, of course, the training is based on curriculum, developed from competency standard. Second, learning is competency-based. This is modular in structure. And lastly, training delivery is individualized. So, ito ay naayos sa inyo. Self-paced, kung gaano kayo mabilis na makapag-accomplish ng work. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang difference between traditional and the CBT or competency-based training approach? Sa traditional natin, yung students are working on the same task at the same time. While in CBT, on a typical day, trainees may be working on several different materials, resources, and spaces. Second, sa traditional, the entire class usually takes written tests sa group. While in CBT, an individual trainee or small group takes self-checks when ready, requiring a separate, quiet, secure area. So, theory is usually covering the class of drawing sa traditional. Pag sa CBT naman natin, theory is usually integrated directly in your individualized learning materials. Yan. So, dumako na tayo. Me as your trainer, may mga role lang ko. I am your facilitator, your mentor, and managers of the learning. Siyempre, kayo din, mga trainees, meron din role. Okay? Ano nga ba yung mga role nyo as trainees? You may select what you want to learn and when you want to learn it. Next, you learn at your own rate. Sabi niya, self-paced po tayo, within the program guidelines, and of course, you may request to receive credit for what you already know. Yan. So, discuss ko lang din meron tayong CPLM na tinatawag. This is a competency-based learning material package. From TESDA. This is simply a well-designed and carefully developed learning materials that gives you, the trainees, detailed instruction to guide you to your learning process. So, ayan, makikita natin marami tayong different forms of learning. Sa ating competency-based learning materials sa ating CPLM, ito yung mga ipapagawa ko sa inyo at kailangan yung accomplish within the training. We have information sheet, meron din tayong self-check, meron tayong operation sheet, job sheet, task sheet, and performance criteria checklist. Okay? So, lumako naman tayo sa evaluation system ninyo. So, upon entering the training, meron tayong dalawang evaluation. It's either you become competent at maba ang competent. So, as a competent, you as a trainee, you are being tested within, of course, to test the framework. Kailangan you have demonstrated the attitudes and skills na nakaganda, of course, sa competent set standard ni TESDA. And, meron tayo not yet competent. This means na hindi naman kayo failure, but this signals additional learning. Okay, you have to still relearn some competencies to meet the required competency para kayo ay maging competent na. So, explain ko lang din po, meron tayong competency-based training delivery. You as trainee will enter the program, okay, and then you select the competency and receive instructions. Now, ito yung mga kailangan nyo gawin. You need review learning package. You also give multimedia materials. Meron tayo mga manuals, observe, demonstration, practice skills in the workshop, receive assistance and feedback from your trainer, and ayan, meron tayong CPLM. Ito yung kailangan natin accomplish. Ganyan. Okay? So, after yan, para makita natin yung mga areas, 9 CBD areas. Let's go. Let's tour you around. So, meron tayo, yan. Punta tayo sa mga 9 CBD workstation. Meron tayo learning resource area. We also have contextual learning area. Trainers resource area. Ito makikita yung mga trainers ninyo na gumagawa ng mga resources. And we also have support service area. We have a quality control area, distance learning, and then itong side, meron din tayo in your right side, meron tayong institutional assessment area and computer laboratory. Then if halimbawa, you wanted to have something na, na hindi tayo, ito tayo sa restroom. Dito lang yung sa may bandang kaliwa on your door. And then, fire exit to your left direction lang. And then, if in case may hindi masama, may hindi masyado okay na nangyari, please let me know kasi meron tayo first aid. Clear ba tayo? Okay, sige. So, ini-dismiss ko na kayo for today. Thank you. Clicking. Okay, hello po. Ayan, please po. Magandang hapon po ako si Miss Brianna po ng Prime Civil Academy. Yes po, opo. Pumatawag na po ako para i-confirm yung Certificate of Employment po in Training number 1. Yes po, bilang event receptionist. Okay po, maraming salamat. Okay, please stand up for a short prayer to begin with our training. Amen. Please take your seat. Okay? So, mag-check muna ulit tayo ng attendance. Okay? So, please write your name and affix your signature. As I call your name, please raise your hand. Training number 1. Training number 2. Okay, so welcome to the training proper. Yan, dito na tayo. So, sa point na to, i-assign ko na kayo sa inyong respective workstation using our activity matrix. Okay? So, training number 1 is proceed sa ating institutional assessment area. Have a seat. Yan. So, training number 1, base sa iyong Certificate of Employment na binigay. Kung ikaw ay nag-enroll, ikaw ay kasalukuyan nagtatrabaho tama sa CESIL Events bilang event manager. Within 5 years. So, tinawagan ko ang iyong employer and they verified your COE. So, dahil dyan, I will recognize your prior learning. So, that's RPL. So, please be back tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so for training number 2, okay, so please follow me to the computer laboratory. Yan, so training number 2, nung chinek ko yung iyong assessment result, nakita ko na ikaw ay zero knowledge pa for this qualification. Pero don't worry, I will give you learning materials. So, of course, that fits your needs para magawa natin ito ng paraan. Okay? Let's proceed to our lecture and discussion about our core competency, of course, develop and update industry knowledge. Okay? So, sa ating learning competency, sourcing, and applying legal and ethical information for the event industry. At pagkatapos ito, magagawa kita ng reaction paper after mo mapanood. Okay? Sige. Muna tayo sa document area.
Hello and welcome to this video commentary on legal and ethical considerations in event planning, a key unit in the Level 2 Diploma in Event Planning. In this video, we will explore the crucial legal and ethical aspects that event planners need to be aware of to ensure successful
tawagin mo lang ako. Okay? 3. Okay, time's up. Okay. So, balik na tayo sa practical working area. Ayan. So, andito na ba si training number 2? Okay. Please proceed sa ating computer laboratory. Ayan. Handa ka na ba sa iyong return demo? Isa po, handa ka na, may gamit ka ng 60 minutes para ma-perform ang sourcing and applying information on ethical and legal issues for the event industry. Okay? So, ito na yung performance criteria checklist para ma-check din ang inyong flow. Okay, time's up. Ayan. Okay, thank you. So, training number 2, base sa iyong demonstration, you have properly created a legal compliance checklist. Need mo lang magdahan-dahan ng kaunti at maging mahinaw habang nag-perform. I suggest i-relax mo lang yung katawan at maging kalmado bago ka magsimula. Overall, gusto ko tayong congratulate dahil na ipasa mo ang demonstration, you are competent, and update ko ang inyong achievement chart. Okay, balik na tayo. Okay, meron pa ba tayong katanungan? Wala na. Okay? So, kung wala na yan, let's call it a day para sa may mga institutional assessment bukas. So, see you guys tomorrow and good luck. Okay, day 3, institutional assessment day. Good morning, trainees. Kamusta kayo? Kamusta ang araw niyo? Yan. So, sana handa na tayo sa lahat ng gagawin natin kasi meron tayong institutional assessment. You will stand up for a short prayer to begin with the training. Amen. Please take your seats. Before we proceed, check na tayo ulit ng ating attendance. Okay? Write your name and affix your signature. As I call your name, please raise your hand. Training number 1. Welcome back, training number 1. Training number 2. Okay? Training number 3. So, welcome to our institutional assessment. So, we are in our day 3. Please be guided sa ating competency to be assessed. Ang competency natin na i-assess for you is to develop and update event industry knowledge. So, sa ating institutional assessment, sa ating core, kailangan mapasa nyo yung demonstration with oral questioning. Meron din tayong portfolio assessment guide. And I will give you a specific instruction. So, kailangan mag-prepare nyo na. Okay, meron na kayong mga pen and paper in your event portfolio. And of course, hawak nyo naman yun yung mga portfolio, no? Very good. Okay. So, first, training number 1 and training number 2, follow me in your institutional assessment area. Okay. So, trainees, you will undergo the written exam, demonstration, and oral questioning. Ang una natin gagawin, of course, is sagutan yung ating written examination. Okay? Kaya ba mga okay, so training number 2, maaari ka muna pumunta sa coding area. Training number 1 ay magpa-perform sourcing and applying ethical information